Good day. Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Monday, February 22, 2021. The Department of Health on Sunday reported 18 new cases of the United Kingdom variant of COVID-19. 3 new cases of mutations of concern were also detected in Central Visayas, the DOH said. The caseload for the UK variant, known as B117, stood at 62, while the cases of N501Y and E484K was detected in the South African variant. The 13 new B117 cases were returning Filipinos who had been listed as recovered after arriving between January 3 and 27. 3 are from the Cordillera Administrative Region and have since recovered, the Health Department said. Supreme Court Associate Justice Marvic Maria Victor Leonen was reportedly in hysterics as he allegedly railroaded the election protest of former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr., which resulted in the dismissal of the case against Vice President Maria Leonor Robredo. A highly reliable source inside the court recounted to the Manila Times how Leonen was shouting at the point of tears while pressing his fellow magistrates to accept his draft decision on the case that ruled for a dismissal. A campaign management consultancy firm named Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo as among top influencers on the COVID-19 education drive. The senator was one of the most influential voices during the pandemic, according to a study recently published by Blueprint.ph, which culled the opinions of the Filipino online community on COVID-19 education. The study, titled Filipino Sentiment Analysis on Education, Facebook Scan on COVID-19 from March 15, 2020 to January 31, 2021, based on its findings on data extracted from 80 million accounts. Go gained the highest engagements for his published positions on the need to adapt to the new normal and his push for e-governance to cut corruption and red tape. The postponement of the resumption of face-to-face classes, and his various accomplishments as a senator and his legislative agenda designed to make government more responsive, efficient, and compassionate to the needs of people. Russia on Saturday said its scientists had detected the world's first case of transmission of the H5N8 strain of avian flu from birds to humans and had alerted the World Health Organization. In televised remarks, the head of Russia's health watchdog, Raspotrebnadzor, Anna Popova, said scientists at the Vector Laboratory had isolated the strain's genetic material from 7 workers at a poultry farm in southern Russia, where an outbreak was recorded among the birds in December. The workers did not suffer any serious health consequences, she added. They are believed to have caught the virus from poultry on the farm. Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo has reiterated the need to allow the rollout of COVID-19 vaccines before further easing quarantine restrictions in Metro Manila and the rest of the country. Go made the suggestion amid proposals to shift Metro Manila from a general community quarantine to a modified general community quarantine beginning March 1. He stood firm on his position not to relax restrictions without mass vaccination. The Philippines' second nanosatellite, Maya-2, was launched into space on Sunday, the Department of Science and Technology said on Sunday. Secretary Fortunato de la Peña said the Maya-2 CubeSat was launched to the International Space Station along with Paraguay's Guarani-Sat-1 CubeSat and Japan's Tsuru CubeSat for the Birds 4 satellite project, KUWTT, aboard the Northrop Grumman CRS-15 mission. Flooding caused by tropical storm Auring, or international name Dujuan, has forced the evacuation of 424 families consisting of 1,558 residents in Davao de Oro and Davao Oriental in southern Mindanao. The residents came from 5 municipalities and 13 villages in the 2 provinces. A report from the Regional Risk Reduction and Management Council 11 on February 20 said the evacuees were temporarily staying in 15 designated evacuation centers in 6 local government units. Over to business, local government units are urged to find and explore other means to increase their revenue sources, such as the imposition of local amusement tax to continue providing services during the pandemic, the National Tax Research Center said. The think tank said COVID-19 had a large impact on the country's economy, especially on tax revenue LGUs, which are leading the fight against COVID-19, need a more stable source of revenue to finance their different programs and activities to provide services to their constituents, especially during this time of pandemic. In sports, Association of Boxing Alliances in the Philippines President Ricky Vargas bared that Yumir Marshal eyes to rejoin the Philippine boxing team for its training camp in Thailand. The Tokyo Olympics-bound Marshal has been training in the United States since October last year under the Great Freddie Roach and MP Productions. he won his first professional fight last December, beating Andrew Whitfield via unanimous decision. Rigoberto Tiglao and Father Ranilio Aquino are today's front page columnists. Tiglao calls on the junking of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement between the United States and the Philippines, while Father Aquino talks about the Filipinos' drawn-out Lenten season. Today's editorial calls for a guard against complacency, but to choose normality and vitality in the search for the country's COVID-19 vaccine. Read the full version in the paper's opinion section or listen to the voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. With the Fort Villaseran, this is Arik John Seco reporting. We have a safe week ahead.